What's up, everyone? About to break my desk, jeez. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to HisBasketballCourt. Now, in today's video, we filmed how to get past your defender using footwork. Now, obviously, I didn't film this video in my room. I filmed it outside on the court. But when we were filming, it was sort of windy, so I thought it'd be better if I filmed the intro inside. Because, you know, hearing me, I think that'd be a good idea. Also, this video's format is going to be slightly different. You'll see what I mean in a few seconds when the video starts. Without further ado, how to get past your defender using footwork. Enjoy. What you just saw is the reverse pivot, a very effective move that can be used to drive into the paint or shoot. Here's a few things you should make sure of when you do this move. The first thing is to make sure not to travel. That might sound super obvious, but when you're practicing, make sure that you're doing it properly and not traveling. The second thing to make sure of is right after you do the pivot, make sure to cut right on the defender's hip. If you do this properly, then it'll max out this move's potential and completely burn the defender. Whereas if you cut too wide, it gives the defender a ton of time to recover and the move basically loses its purpose. The last thing to make sure of is to finish strong. The defender might be right behind you and he might be going up for a block, so finish strong and don't be afraid of a little contact. If you execute the move perfectly, though, there shouldn't be too much contact. This also relates to a shot. If you go for a shot off the reverse pivot, make sure to stay focused and take a good shot. This is a very effective move in game because it consists of little dribbling and is basically just footwork. That being said, don't over dribble. So yeah, don't travel, cut right on their hip, and finish strong. The second move is the jab step. Another simple yet super effective move that'll get the job done. The jab step is very reliable, and the thing is everyone knows it, so you'd think people would know how to stop it. But that's not the case. It usually still ends up working. That's why it's so good. A few things to make sure of when you're doing the jab step. The first is to make sure that the jab is believable. Make sure it's hard and not just a puny little step, because a puny little step is not going to fake anyone out. Also, to make it even more believable, look the way that you're trying to fake them out. Head fakes are very underrated, and to be honest, I gotta start doing them more. The second thing is to cut straight to the basket. Obviously, you can't cut right on their hip like with the reverse pivot because you faked them out with the jab, but remember to drive in a straight line right to the rim. This gives them little to no time to recover and the best chance for you to score. The third and final thing is to make sure you control the ball. You could pull off the best jab ever and then dribble the ball off your foot, or do a super wide cross that gets you nowhere. Make sure you practice this move so you can get the best out of it when it comes to a game. Also, just like the reverse pivot, make sure not to over dribble, it gets you nowhere. Also, just like you see here, you can shoot off of a jab. A super great, super reliable move, the jab step. Our third move is called the size up. This move is a little more on the complicated side, but if you can get good at it, just look at James Harden. Bro averaged like 36 one year using this move. Obviously, this wasn't his only move, but it was one of his best. Now, when I was researching and I came across this move, I saw this dude and he gave a really good analogy. Pretend the defender is a book. You want some space between your eyes and the book, so do the same with your defender. Give yourself some space to start. That way it's easier and better to read. Then you start sizing up with your dribbles, and then when you've inched close enough, make your move. And once you make your move, read him. If he bites, cross and go. If he doesn't, then blast off. You see here, my dad bit, and I crossed and went the other way. Also, maybe they make the first move by trying to reach and steal the ball. Get ready for that because it's a possibility. But if they do, and you're prepared, it just makes your job easier. Just blast off the opposite way of the hand that reached. Just like the previous two drills, there's a few things to remember. The first thing is that your size-up dribbles should be choppy and they should be short. These dribbles are setting you up. They're giving you time to read the defender, see, is he an antsy defender, is he a stiff defender, and then you can sort of plan and decide how you're going to make your move. That leads me into my second point, which is make sure you have an idea of what you're going to do before you get into the move. That being said, though, don't predetermine. This move is all about reading your defender. So you got to make sure you make the right choice, you make the right read. But then again, you don't want to just start dribbling having no clue whatsoever of what your plan is. I've said this point on every single move, and I'm going to say it again. Don't over-dribble. Now this move consists of a lot of dribbling, but make sure your dribbles have a purpose. You're not just dribbling for no reason, because if you do, and then you miss the layup or the shot, and you're doing this in a game, then most likely your coach is going to bench you. So make sure you use this move wisely. And that's going to do it for today's video, everyone. Thanks for watching. I really hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, be sure to leave a like and subscribe with the bell on for more videos just like this one, because they're going to be coming out soon. That's all I have to say for today's video, everyone. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys next time. Let's finish this off on a good note. Peace.